I am so cold. I know I live in Queensland, Australia, so it's probably a summer temperature for the rest of the world that does get cold, but it's cold. Look at this. Look at my little wrinkly hands. Ah, freezing. Full disclosure, I threw on nail polish this morning. I did black, which is a terrible choice because streaky and see-through as heck, but I realized that I was picking at my nails, so throwing nail polish on helps me not do that, because I look at my nails and go, oh yeah, these could be prettier with nail polish. I don't see like ugly nails when they're bare, but when I see them painted, I was like, oh, these could be longer and prettier. So I paint them to trick myself into taking care of them a little bit better. Yeah, like my skin's cracking and peeling. It's awful. Winter caught up with us very, very quickly, I think. So I need to get into my extra moisturizing winter habits. Today's video is going to be very informal. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do today. I wanted to talk about my babies, my little passports. I'm going to set up my olive. I have had the olive in a drawer for a couple of probably months now, but I'm going to set it up because I really want to start commonplacing properly. I want to become more of an active reader. I want to consume better. Like, this has been my goal all year, and I just haven't found a good groove to get into, but I'm going to force myself to do it in a notebook that I haven't been using, and I love the olive, so we're going to do that. We'll do that together. We'll just chat. We're just going to sit here and chat about nonsense stuff. As I do this, there might be long pauses, there might not. That's just how this is going to go. Random update. I am so sick to death of how bright the Camel is. Worst kept secret in the world. I don't like the Camel Traveler's Notebook. It's great. I've tried multiple times to love it and I just can't. However, I love the really old ones. I think the actual Midoris, when they're all patinaed and silky. So what I've decided to do is every day this week, I'm going to condition it with my go-to conditioner. I conditioned my brown. Look how gorgeous he is now. Ah, heaven. I'm going to condition it every day, and like after I use moisturizer on my hands, just, you know, massage it into the cover, just sort of help speed up the patina process. Like, even now it's like 3 shades darker, which I'm very, very happy about. The one thing that I find really surprising about the Camels is, even if you try your hardest to be consistent with conditioning, I don't know if it's just me, but like the colors are so uneven, like the dark patches and stuff, super weird. But at the same time, I don't really mind. I'm hoping it will help me kind of fall in love with it. I am also toying with the idea of cutting this into a pocket size, which is a little bit, I think it's a little bit, hang on, where is my, I'm pretty sure this is pocket size. This is like a moleskin pocket sort of size. Or is it passport size? I think they're like a little bit wider and a little bit taller than a passport. Do I just have a casual passport sitting around? Probably not. Let's just do a size comparison like this, shall we? Yeah, they're just a little bit wider and a little bit taller than a passport. So I was like, oh, I love mini sizes. I love small sizes. They are the best. But yeah, I have been considering just cutting this down to a personal size. Not a personal size, a pocket size, but I haven't convinced myself yet, because that's a lot of cutting. That's a lot of excess. Like, I might as well just invest in an actual pocket size cover. Even though I'm just such a sucker for the Traveler's Notebook leather, I just really, really like the simplicity of these. I don't love a lot of other leather products. I don't like the way that they're treated, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but I might be convinced to cut this down, or I could also be convinced to buy a new one. I'm not entirely sure, but at this point in time, I'm trying to make this look as patinaed as possible. Like, think Hello Alice and like Ty. from, see, is it Thai JPEG? Or is it Thai, no, it's Moon PDF, no? Look, I'm a big fan of Thai. I love them so much. But I do forget their tag. I will link them below. They have a Instagram and a YouTube. Excellent content. But their camel is, again, crazy patinaed and gorgeous and sexy, and I really, really want that for me. So I'm just going to force it to have like 8 years of patina in the space of a week. Wish me luck. Hope it helps. But yes. I wanted to talk about my passports. I wanted to talk about how I set them up and like what I use them for. But at the same time, I feel like I've sort of already done that because my video last week was talking about my journal ecosystem. So you kind of already know what's in here. But let's just go through it again, just real quick, because I do like talking about them. Passport is my favorite size. I am caught in A6s quite a bit. I do love an A6 for general notebook stuff. Like this is, I actually conditioned a little bit of the back of the olive just to see how dramatic it would be. But it just looks like regular patina to me. So I might condition it, I might not. I really love the scratches on the olive. I just like scratches. I think the scratches are... I always get a little bit sad when I condition my brown because the brown scratches gorgeously, but it gets so dry and it makes me kind of sad. So I do condition it and then I get to scratch it all over again. So it's fine. But yes, I do get caught in the A6s every now and then because I do love an A6. Love an A6. A6s are great. I find A6s are better for long form journaling. So when I'm trying to get thoughts and feelings and stuff out, I tend to go for the A6 size. But for creative journaling, even for planning now, because I'm planning this, very, very lovely, I just find it a little bit more fun to be in a passport. This brown passport has been my longest, well, it's my oldest traveler's notebook. All of this one I bought, I can't even remember if it was this year or very late last year. The olive, this olive I've had when they re-released olive as part of the regular lineup. This was the one that I bought in the regular version. Use it as a regular for a really long time. I think for about 2 years. Has it really been that long? Maybe not, maybe 18 months. And then I cut this one down to A6 because I really don't like regular sizes. I have come to that realization. I have come to accept that fact that me and just regular sizes just don't mix. We're just not pals. I use a regular size for my D&D notes, but I think for D&D it's a little bit different because just writing notes for that sort of thing requires a little bit more space and a little bit more height because I also draw out things, and it's just nice to have a slightly bigger size. And it's my Kyoto version, so I will never cut that down. I will sell that before I cut it up. But anyway, I only use a regular size for D&D notes. Everything else has been cut down. So I've had many regular sizes in the past. Either they become an A6 or I sell them off because they're just not my vibe. Where was I going with that? Yes, I just like the baby sizes. I don't know. But I was talking about how long I've had all my traveler's notebooks. So yeah, so I've had this one since the release of the olive to the regular lineup. Olive was the very first one. I probably talk about this every single time. When I first discovered traveler's notebooks was around when just after the olive edition released, and I kept seeing it everywhere and I was like, oh, I love that so, so much. But by the time I was ready to buy it, it was sold out everywhere. And you know, I'm not gonna drop $300 on a, hunk of leather. Glorified dust cover is what I call them. So I left it alone. I got a blue, didn't really vibe with it. The size was really awkward. I got a regular size blue first. I put it away for 6 months and then I discovered It's June Lee on Instagram. I always credit her for really getting me into this community, into this style of journaling. And I ended up picking up a brown passport and I was obsessed. I've been obsessed since. So this has been the only one that has been around since the beginning. Everything else I have either swapped in or out. I've sold and rebought a bunch of stuff over the years trying to figure out my lineup. But I'm very happy with my little collection now. I officially have one of every color. So yeah, I've got the black, the blue, the olive, the brown, and the camel. The red doesn't count. I refuse to count the red because it's a limited edition. If it comes into the regular lineup, maybe I'll, actually no, I would consider it a color, but I won't be buying it. I didn't like the red all that much. But yeah, that's the little family get up right there. Is it a bit dark? It's cold and I'm on the other end of the house. Let me just put the lamp on a smidgen. Just felt like it was very, very dark. But yeah, so my oldest, this would be my youngest. I got the passport olive. Again, probably only a year ago. Yes, it was only a year ago. I had big plans for this. They all failed. So I am still figuring things out, but today we will be setting this one up again because I want to use it more, and I want all my media goals for this year hang in the balance with my little olive. I will go through the setup of the other two so we know sort of what this one probably will eventually look like. We'll go with my brown. This is my lyrics journal, my playlist journal I've decided to call it. Camille, you'll have to teach me how to say the French thing for it. Camille taught me a really cool phrase that where's this phrase, ready? Let me show you. I need to learn how to say this properly so I can officially call these whatever that is. I'm assuming that is musique because like it's music but QUE instead of C. But anyway, that's a project that me and Camille will just have to do. So this is just that the small version. I switch between A6 personal and passport for my lyrics journal. I like to switch it up because I do get bored in the same size sometimes. It also depends on what insert Camille makes for me. Every now and then she'll make me an insert and it will always be the next one that I use. She made me a passport in the last Happy Mail, so that is what I'll be using. I have a brass tag. This is from Traveler's Notebook. I have some ribbon, a cool little coin type thing. Can you see that? These three are all gifts from Camille, so I have absolutely no idea where I got them. A very cute little bead, very pretty. A ceramic charm from a shop here in Brisbane. I still can't remember what it's called. Is it Little Paper House? PaperBoat Press! It's called PaperBoat Press! I remembered! Very, very cute. I really like it. So that is on my closure band. Is that what they're called? In the front, I have a Traveler's thing. This came with my Kyoto version. I have yet to do anything with it. It's cool looking though. So I keep it in the front here with these pockets that you can also get from Traveler's Notebook. It's starting to peel up at the sides. It's super old, but it's also fine. And then I have a Pokemon card. This is Makihira. This is my favorite Pokemon. You know. Look, I have a tie of my favorite Pokemon. I really, really love Makihira, and I also really, really love Cubone. So it's odd. I think I've explained this I repeat myself a lot, but I feel like I've explained this before. I have like my actual favorite, which is Makihira, but he's a bit more niche of a Pokemon, so like not a lot of memorabilia comes out about him. I'm not a plushie collector either. I'm not a massive plushie fan, so I won't buy the plushie. And Cubone is sort of like my popular favorite Pokemon. You find Cubone stuff everywhere. So I think that's sort of how I differentiate. I'm a really big fan of a lot of the ghost Pokemon as well, But again, like so many of them, the ones that I really, really like just don't get a lot of memorabilia, or a lot of people, even like fan art and things like that. There isn't a lot of my favorite Pokemon, so, which is again fine. It's fine. But yeah, so Makihita chills out here. Mimikyu sleeve from the nope, it's not Shining Fates. It was whatever the one that came out last year. Was it this year? Nope, I don't know. But it was the most recent shiny set thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We have a cotton folder from Traveler's Notebook. I had Jess from Plan by Jila grab me this one. The other three that I have, or the other two that I have, I had another friend who was getting something from Japan get it for me. I love the cotton. Definitely better than the canvas in my opinion. The canvas was really rough to me. Texturally it didn't feel good in my journals, so I went with this one. I also have the blue here. This is the new colors that they've just sort of released. But yes, I have that in here. It holds random stuff. I've got lots of paper pieces, some extra Camille goodies in here. She likes to send me also cool paper pieces, which I love. Nothing. Oh wait, no, what is in here? Oh yes, extra. I don't know why these are in here. I don't use these in these notebooks, but they're there for now, so that's fine. Like I said, a passport that was specially made by my dearest, by my beloved. It's cute. It's got some very nice paper. I'm going to be challenged a smidgen because of the vellum that Camille cheekily snuck in there. I'm not a huge vellum fan. I'm getting better. I'm getting more confident. Still stressful though. Not great. These pages though. Oh, look at that green. I'm so excited for the green. It's delightful. So yes, that is the this is also a really nice paper. That is the insert that my dearest Camille made. On the other side of the the cotton pouch, I have washi tape samples, some random stickers, and apparently some cutouts of the Zoe hydrangea stamp. Zoe, I think it's called Zoe Illustrations. So that's that. Very nice. Very good. I have a craft folder. I love craft folders. I don't know. I don't really use them. That's a lie, actually. I use them quite a bit. But I love them. I think they're great. And I just like decorating them. I think they're just fun. I think to me, they're sort of like, what do they call them in the planner world? Dashboards? Is that what they're called? Or like, yeah, like the pretty see-through overlay things that you get in like ring binders and stuff. That's what these sort of feel like to me. They're also functional. They hold stickers. I've got my favorite Play by Jala stickers. I love these. I have a Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's when we went and saw the, is it Ride of the Rohirrim movie? I didn't super love it. But that's okay. I won't get into that. Some other very pretty sticker sheets that I have been using sparingly. I've had these for a while now, but they're really nice. It's like a washi type feel, and they're really nice, and I just don't want to use them because I have absolutely no idea where they came from. And even if I did know, I probably couldn't buy them because shipping is expensive. I have a Plan by Jalo sticker here. I've got one of my all-time favorite stamps is this, is it Yamadoro stamp? This is one of those stamps that I would save in a fire, or I would immediately rebuy. I would scour the earth just for try and find one. I'm not sure if they sell them anymore, but I don't know what it is. I just really, really love the stamp. This came with the stamp. It also came in a box. The stamp also came in a box. Look how cute that is. I keep the box for nothing in particular, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it, so it shall stay. But yes, that came with it, so I put it in here because my brown is one of my favorites. I have the sticker release paper filled with stickers. Let's do a little bit of a flip through. I really like going through people's sticker release paper just to see what kind of stickers they use on the regular. I think I mentioned this in last week's video as well, getting kind of sick of like the watercolor flowers. So like, yeah, like not coffee tea, freckles tea and like peon and those sort of ones. I think because I got so many, I've got so many of the PET tapes and I'm not using them quickly enough. And yeah, I think I'm just kind of getting sick of it. Is that it? Is that all I have? Wait, no. This one doesn't really count because it's birds. And I love birds. Why did I say birds like that? I don't know. But I think because they're so big. No, where's my big one? I have a big orange freckle tea one. That's in here somewhere. I'm sure it is. Ah, there it is. Like they're gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. But, yeah, I think I'm finding it difficult to use them, I guess, in the way that I'm currently journaling. I'll figure it out. But I've been using them a lot in my planner to sort of use them, you know, eventually. So, but yeah, I really like seeing what other people have in their sticker release paper. I find my sticker collection lacking a little bit, but I think it's because I'm not a big sticker user. That's probably the main gist of it. I'm definitely more of a stamp / paper person. More birds. But yeah, this is my passport sticker release paper. Love Soup. I love the sticker sheet. I don't think Sticky sells it anymore because I went to buy another 2 sheets. Could not find it. Made me really sad. I love it so much. So again, I'm kind of sparingly using them. This one's probably my favorite. I love this one. Or this one. Maybe even this one. I like the extra cranky ones. Yeah, super cute. Love them. Then again, chips. I'm a big chips person. Or crisps. I don't know. We call them chips in Australia. Hey, look! More of the Play by Jala stickers. I then have some of the Traveler's Notebook. I really should put more in here. Double-sided tape. They don't make these anymore, I've been told. Heartbreaking. These are really handy to have when you're out and about and you don't want to lug around your, what is this called? Sticker tape, glue tape, whatever it is. I just really like these because they're small, so they don't take up a lot of space. It's great, but I'm sad that they don't make them anymore. And then I have, this is from the record edition. I sold that. I had the records edition of the Traveler's Notebook and I sold it. But I kept the sticker because it's a really pretty sticker and I really like it. And then I have this, which Camille also sent me because again, I'm basically just a Camille fangirl. But that is the setup of my brown passport. My black passport is pretty chill as well. I have, this is a charm from Camille. This is a charm from my friend Sarah. This is a yen coin? Are they called yen coins? They're yen, I know that much. From Japan. This is an ours band charm thing. I love this color. It's really, really cool. Very cool. Another one of the gold tags. Some chiffon ribbon. Very lovely. This one's a very basic setup because this is just my go-to sort of planner sort of thing. So another craft folder. Some more stickers. Still not entirely sure why these are in here, but they are. So they can chill out there for a while. Where is my Instagram one? I've lost it. Maybe my kids got to it. Oh no, anyway, it doesn't matter. So some more of like some circle stickers from my shop, some date stickers from my shop, and some symbol stickers from Plan by Jyla. I have an undated weekly that I just set up myself. Like I said, some of those flowers that I was telling you about. And I just plan in it. And it's been utterly delightful. Genuinely, I love it. It's so much fun. I don't know if it's fun. Fun's a weird word to say. I've just been enjoying being in here. I should probably move that. It's not that weak anymore. But yeah, I just really like being in this little guy. It's very chill. And I think that's why I like it. I think the big ones are a little bit more pressure to do a bunch of stuff. This isn't. This is just nice. I think I will go ahead and try and fill up a bunch of dates though. I do find the setup a smidgen tedious. Just a smidgen. But it's fine, you know. I bought undated for a reason. I have more of the, again, this is immediately going to move because I don't use the double-sided tape in my planner. Why would I? I don't decorate it all that much. So let's move these guys into there. Spectacular. So that's empty now. Random paper scrap. Let's just put you over there. I'll probably put receipts or something. I don't know. Something important will go in there eventually. A gorgeous painting from McQuinn. I love her little paintings. This is a monthly, like I said, I used to decorate it, got sick of it, so I don't decorate it anymore. It's just very straight to the point, utilitarian sort of scenario. Just do your job, that's it. Move on. I decorated the front with the music because it's too orange. It's a little bit offensive, like relax. Relax on the orange. And another passport grid insert for random lists and random just thoughts. Because this is my everyday carry. This comes with me everywhere I go. So I like to have a spare notebook for when we're going out. Let's say you're going to IKEA. You want to look for a bookshelf. You need to know the space that that bookshelf needs to go into. Or I already know the bookshelf that I want. Gotta write it down. I don't like holding my phone. I don't know why, but I find holding my phone a little bit stressful when going through a shop. So I usually just keep it in my bag. I think it's because I got kids to deal with. And if I drop this in a state of panic of, hey, don't jump on that, this won't break. A phone would. Maybe that's why. Did I just crack it? Did I just crack the code myself? But, yeah, again, something simple. I love this little guy. So gorgeous, so delicate. Very fancy. This one. Let's try and do something with this. I have my little tray of trinkets. Trinkets slash charms is really what it is in there. And then I've got some of the elastics because I think I want to change the elastic. The last charm I had on this had a bit of a sharp bit, so the elastic is a little bit frayed. So let's get out of here. Leave. Do I want to be crazy and put like a red on it or an orange even? That's too much. I kind of wish I had another yellow. The yellow was really, really nice. I really like the yellow on the blue. That's where it is. I like the yellow on the blue. It's very nice. Maybe I'll go like a lighter green. That's a really thick elastic. Why is that there? Why do I have such thick elastics in here? That makes no sense. They're really thick. Look how thick they are. My goodness. You can go away too. Maybe I'll just go a camel. The camel is quite nice on the brown, I think. Do I have... No, I have a brown on my other olive. Do I do that? No, I think I'm going to go camel. I think that's really nice. That's quite lovely. Or a black? Nah, that's too dark. Let's do that. Oh, that one's broken. Yikes, I can just go straight in the bin. Okay, cool. Sorry, red and orange, you're too bright. We're gonna go trusty camel for this one. What kind of Get in there. All right. Trinket time. Let's get all of the non-trinkety things out. So we know what we're working with. Where are you? You're not really a trinket either. Sorry, my darling. Okay. I really like this. My best friend got me this when they went to Melbourne. I also really like this. It's broken. As you can see, that chipped off, and so did that. But I kind of like this one, this side better. I don't know why. That feels like it's on purpose rather than that's definitely just broken. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to anybody? Probably not, but that's okay. So we're gonna do those, I think. Very cute. Do I want to do the love heart stone? No. No, I don't. Ooh, yes to this though. I like these little coiny looking things. Nope. Do we want the stamp? The stamp is cute. Put that one there and that one there, maybe? Could that be the progression? Do we want like a... Where is my... All of my little ribbons? Do we want like a green ribbon as well? Or do we want the red again? I really like the red one. The red one's really nice. But that looks super... No! That looks really good though, doesn't it? Right? I like it. Oh no. Ooh, could we then, instead of sewing it like I did on my brown, I sewed the brown one very dodgily, but I sewed it. Could we just shove a hole in it and use, because that would kind of tie in like the other... Ooh, I like it. This is cool. Alrighty. Let me see what we can do. Yeah, I do really like that. I think that's really cool. So we'll do that, have this, and that, and this, and that. Why not? Let's just have a fun... Any of these... I do really like the, whatever these are. These are really cool. The little droplets. Could I put that? That could be too many droplets. Nope. I also really like this one, but I don't really... It's too big, I think. I think the 4 will be fine with the ribbon. I think that's what we're going to go with today. It'll probably change in a week, but that's okay. All right, let's cut. Let's do this much off. Just for something. No real reason why. All right, first things first. You get... Will you actually... I put you through... Actually, that's a really good point. Okay. Gotta take this off. Shooby-dooby-doo. Okay, this is the part where I'm probably going to go a little bit radio silent because I'm going to be concentrating. So, put on some music, maybe. Oh, Marina's new album came out. Happy Princess of Power Day. I'm such a Marina girly. I absolutely adore Marina's music. This might be really silly a thing to say, but you know, like you've got like Lady Gaga level of, you know, obsession. People really like Lady Gaga, or even Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is a pop power these days. Love Lady Gaga. I tolerate Taylor Swift, not a huge Taylor Swift fan, but I think Marina's vibe is just unparalleled, and I love her. I love her so much. I think she's my pop idol, I think. This is really hard to get into. Don't do this at home, kids. It's probably really dangerous. And I'm using an awl to try and get into this particular one. But yeah, that's a really good album you could check out once I stop talking, if I ever do. I might not. I'm in a good mood. I might not. No, see, I'm going quiet already because I'm trying to concentrate to get this thing out. Get out. Why are you so stubborn? Who tied this knot? My goodness. Probably me. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'll put you. Wait, hang on. Yep, no, that works. I'll just flip them around. You go there. Oh no, I've forgotten the progression. You go next, isn't it? You are now. You go next. And then we do the ribbon. Alright, this is what we're going to do with the ribbon, I think. I think we're going to... Should we do it where we kind of... I did a kind of a slight offset with this one. You know what? I'm going to go get my good sewing scissors just to cut it up a little bit easier. Snippity-doo, snippity-dee. I found some scissors. Alrighty. Let us. Is that too long? Oh, that's okay. We'll just cut the. We'll cut the thing. I had a. Very good. Okay. Just eyeballing the triangle because why not? He says you can't. Hey? Absolutely nobody. And if they do, tell them to go away. No naysayers here. Cute! Heckin' cute that is. Alrighty. How far down should we put the pin? I think there-ish. I think there-ish is quite nice. What do we think? We'll make this a little bit, yeah, a little bit like that. Very cute. Ah, I'm obsessed. I'm getting so excited. Okay, let me grab, sorry everybody, move over. We'll grab my cutting mat so I can stab it somewhat safely. Okay, where are we gonna go? Where did we say? Here-ish? This means a little bit more down. I reckon we stab it right there. Yes. Very nice. We'll put you through. There we go. Look at that, it looks so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, did all of that off camera. I mean, that's pretty cute. I don't hate it. And that's all that matters. Okay. Swish. I would really like a black version of this. That's too tight. I think of this kind of ribbon, like it's not a white stripe, it's like a beigey color. And I really like that. I think that's really nice. You know what? I'm going to flip these over because I think, as much as I love a good mash of colors, I think they shouldn't touch each other all the time. So we're gonna put you there, put you here. That's a little better, I think. That makes me happy. And then we'll put you here, and then you. Oh. That's adorable. I'm so excited. All right, now we gotta tie it off. Wait, no, first we're gonna put it in the thing. Gotta loop you in. All right, you look like a regular size one, so we're gonna have to tighten you up a little bit more by the looksy of it. Da, da, da. There, maybe? Do you reckon that's too tight? Oh, definitely too tight. Whoops-a-daisy. Let's change it up a little bit. Maybe I should start doing TikTok lives, not TikTok lives, Twitch lives or something again. I used to do that years ago, but again, I have no idea what to do on them. I journal so quickly. It's hard to do that. But this would have been a great live because it's just me talking to myself, being nonsense. Oh, do you disappear behind that one? Oh, that's not good. All right, maybe, look, he completely disappears. Maybe I will move that one to over here. I feel like that will probably be a bit better. Alrighty, let me do that. I love this. This is cute as heck. Do I change my brown to copy it? Probably. Oh, that's cute as heck. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. That's so cute. I say I'm obsessed, and I've definitely picked that up from Chris, because Chris says that all the time. I'm obsessed. And I am obsessed with the way she says I'm obsessed. But this is cute as heck. I'm really liking this. I will change that to a little bow though. Stole that idea from Camille. She does little, cute little bows. Make it smaller, because we don't need that much showboating. Okay. A little bit better. All my cords always get so twisted, and I never understand why. Stop being twisted. Just be a cute bow. Thank you. I mean, look at that. How can you not love that? Ah, heaven. Let me change this. I'm going to pause it here because I've been recording for 40 minutes. That's insane. I'll be right back. Okay, I finished. This is the final fit. I don't know. But I think that's cute. I think that is so adorable. I don't know about you guys, but I really like my journals to feel homely, I guess. I need to customize immediately. I can't just have boring covers or nothing that has a bit of Maddie in it. Otherwise, I'm not going to use it. It's the truth of it. The cold hard facts. Now, we are going to set this up somehow. I don't know how, because I don't have anything. I don't have anything spare, and I'm honestly a little bit heartbroken about it. Like, I don't have a notebook. I don't have anything. Like, do I make my own? I don't think so. Oh, wait. What is this? Is this an old notebook that I didn't actually continue using? Madeline? Madeline! What are you doing? Well, that's good to know. I have another one hanging out. I'm really sorry, guys, but this was very short-lived. I've got nothing for this, so... Hey, ready? Are you ready for this? Subscribe for part 2! No, genuinely, I've got nothing. I thought I had a spare notebook and a spare craft folder, but I don't think I do, and now I'm upset about it. I may have to make them. I need to wash this. Then again, this used to be in the black, and like I've said, I've mentioned this many times, the black and the blue, the dye rubs off, as you can see on the craft folder. The dye, ooh, sorry, I can be in frame. The craft folder does get dirty because of the dye of the leather. So I might need to wash that before I go too crazy. Do you reckon I could just chuck that in the washing machine and then just let it air dry? I'm gonna give it a go. Why not? I'll wash it with the rest of my clothes. It's cotton, it should be fine. As long as I don't put it in the dryer, because that might melt. I don't think that's genuine leather. So I'm pretty sure genuine leather might melt in, not melt, but burn. I don't know, but we'll put that in the wash today. But thanks for chilling out with me while I hyped us all up for no payoff whatsoever. But I will set this up on camera when I get all of the other things, because I like doing setups. Setups are the most fun. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I genuinely have nothing to put in here. Even, I could try and make an insert, but I've run out of the grid paper that I use, and I don't like writing a lot on blank paper, especially when I'm gonna try and use it for like a commonplace sort of style book. So I'm gonna have to get some more grid paper and or buy just some grid notebooks. I might just do that. So sorry to disappoint y'all, but it was fun hanging out. I had a good time. I had a good time just chatting and creating nonsense. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.